Today we're going to be unboxing the Siser Juliet. I'm quite excited for this one. I reached out to Siser and said I have quite a few 3D printing projects that I could use a sticker cutter for, and much to my surprise they actually offered to send me one. Honestly, they've been really amazing to communicate with. They've helped me all the way from choosing materials that I need for some projects, and yeah. Grazie mille to Siser. Oh yes, if you didn't know, Siser are an Italian company originally, and this product definitely has that Italian design flair, but it has a lot of other features that make it really cool. If you've come here from some of my 3D printing content, then you might be surprised how similar this actually is in terms of software usage. Like the fact that it comes with its own design studio and you can remotely send cutting jobs. But more about the unboxing. I got quite a few parts outside of the main box, so I'll show you what they are now. Firstly, we have this branded squeegee, which is to aid in the application of transfers and other stickers, mainly because you want a bubble-free application. Next up, we have the weeding tool and these tweezers. Now these are to help you get stickers off the paper, and I'm not going to lie, having used that weeding tool, it is very satisfying. I'll show you this a little bit later when I do my first test print. Next up, we have a large pack of Easy PSV, which is their pressure-sensitive vinyl. This was the product that I was most interested in of theirs because I'm going to use it to create decals, and they're long lasting, and yeah. Not to mention they can stick to smooth and hard surfaces, so that's an important note when I want to use them on 3D prints. You can see this is a sample pack and it contains one of all of these colours. There is a lot of sheets in there. Finally, we have this Easy PSV mask, which is to help transfer our cut stickers to another surface. So it's an application tape or transfer tape if you like. Moving on, let's have a quick look at what it says on the box. This is the white or blanco model, so if someone ever asks me what kind of Siser I have, I'll just say blanco. We have a little bit of information on the side about the Leonardo Design Studio software that Siser uses. My wife kept asking me why it's not Romeo software that they use with Juliet, but I don't know the answer to that. Final thing of note is on the side it just notes that it's a 30cm high definition cutter. On the back you have some nice designs where it tells you about what people use the cutter for. Overall, it's some really well done packaging, and it really makes me miss the fact that we used to have Staples and things like this and hobbycraft shops where you could actually see this on display. Very nicely done. But this video isn't just about the packaging, so let's carry on and get inside. Upon first opening, you'll be met with a note which is all information about what needs to be done before the printer is plugged in and turned on. Next up in the box we have this pack of accessories and the power cables. This one again is really nicely packaged. There's the power cable itself, and then there's also a power brick, or rather a transformer, that'll plug into the back of the machine. Also in there is the operating manual and a pack of accessories. With the manual we have some QR codes on quick setup, and in the bigger manual we have just a few guides on how to get started in different languages. Inside the accessories box you get 3 different blades, 2 45° and 160. We have the blade housing itself, so the blade goes in there and then it goes in the machine, and then finally we have a marker adapter. So if you wanted to use a marker to, I don't know, write letters on, you can use it to do that instead of cutting. And that's everything we need to take out before the final machine reveal itself. Also included there, you'll see it is our 12x12 sticky mat. So you will lay your PSV vinyl sheets on there and it will stick to it, and then it won't come off during the cutting process. It's basically a cutting mat that goes in with your vinyl. I will quickly demonstrate me using it once we've got everything set up. I think you'll agree with me that it's quite a nice looking machine. Usually when I get something, my wife is like, where is that thing going to go? But with this one she was quite happy to have it out. I think it will go next to my Gadget coffee machine. Now before we do anything else, we should prep it for that first use, and you'll see on the back there is a handle. You want to pull that handle down, which will release all the levers inside, and it will take pressure off those rollers. So turn it back around, open up the top and the front, and then you'll just be able to remove these packing pieces that are stopping these rollers from moving freely. Now it's time to plug in the machine and power it on for the first time. Now we can go into the actual screen on the device and I can show you the settings. First of all, what we're going to do is we're going to go to Wi-Fi and hit scan, and then select your Wi-Fi option once it becomes available. And then once you've entered your password and everything, you're done with the Wi-Fi setup. You are then ready to use this device, and you can go and download the Leonardo software on your computer and start cutting stickers. You can also find under the System Information tab your serial number, which you might need for setting up Leonardo and your account. Also, you can set notifications for when the cutting finishes, such as playing a noise or flashing the lights. On the main screen, you'll find that there is a load of controls which can do things like moving the rollers back and forth. This will be important for loading in your sticker sheets. And you can also set which specific material you're working with and the cut depth and things like that. But I'll show you how to put the blade in, and then we'll go and cut some easy PSV with just our logo. So you want to grab your red blade holder, and it'll have these two knurlings on. Basically, we're going to insert the blade in. The silver knurling is responsible for moving our blade up and down. You want your blade to be sticking out a credit card thickness. So grab one of these 45-degree blades, they're the ones that are in red. You want to take that protective end off to reveal the blade itself, and then we're just going to drop it into that holder. Then you can loosen that brass looking knurling and start moving the silver one up and down until you get to a credit card's thickness. Then you want to tighten that brass looking one down again to secure it in place. Then once you've done all that, we can drop it into the machine. You just need to make sure you undo this far enough so that it goes into the correct depth. Now we need to open up our high-tack cutting mat and remove any plastics off it. This should be really sticky because this is what we're going to stick our vinyl down to, and it's going to hold onto it during the cutting process. I'd recommend you store this somewhere safe after, because you don't want a load of dust getting on it and losing tack. Then we can grab a sheet of that easy PSV. I've obviously gone for the metallic blue because I'm quite extra. And then you want to start sticking it down from one corner, trying not to get any bubbles underneath. You can obviously use that squeegee that was provided, but I just used my hands for this and it was okay. Nice and flat. It is a little bit short at the top because I placed it wrong, but that's not going to affect anything. It's only a small gap and we're cutting from the bottom, so. Now we just want to get this mat lined up with this white line and these arrows here. All of this is just to make sure it starts cutting in the right place. Then once we have our sheet exactly where we want it, you can start by pressing that up button on the keypad and it will slowly start to pull in that mat with our vinyl on. You want to push it in all the way until the cutter is right at the front of your vinyl. Now we're going to jump over to the Leonardo Design Studio and I'll show you how that works. You can follow the QR code that came with the instruction pack to find the download link. When you go to the download link, it will require you to sign up and you'll have to enter the serial number of your printer and stuff to get registered. Then when you have the Leonardo software downloaded, you'll have to log in again, and then you'll be done. Now to start with, I'm just going to add my logo as some text. So you want to go from your first screen that you will see and just click on Design Studio on the left side. And that will bring you to this page. Now if you go down to the bottom, it just says there add text. So we'll click on that and then it'll bring up this dialog which will ask us to choose our font style and then also to enter the text on the right hand side. So I'm just going to enter JoshLab 3D, which is what I want it to cut out for me. And then when I hit apply, it will just add it back to our design sheet. And then I'm just going to drag it off to the top left corner, even though when I hit send in a second, it's going to shove it down to the bottom left corner, because that's where the cutter always wants to start. If you remember when we loaded it loaded in so it's at the bottom. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to hit send design in the top right, and then you can check all these boxes, read over them, but I don't need anything from here, so I'm just going to hit send. And now it's going to show you the outline or the wire mesh of what will be cut. So the actual moves that the cutter needs to make. Now you can either click here and it'll bring up the Wi-Fi connect dialog box, or when you hit send cutter shortly, it'll say, do you want to send it over Wi-Fi? And then it'll say, where is your printer? Give us the IP address of your printer. So you just go into the settings and then onto the Wi-Fi settings, and the first thing you see should be your IP address. It's the local IP. You just need to know what that number is and then you enter it on your computer and it will make that connection for you. It's quite simple. Now I've also ticked there under cutting presets the auto weed box, which you can see has now been added around the JoshLab 3D, and that's going to make it a lot easier if we're using sticker transfer paper and things to get those letters off our finished product. Now if you've done everything right, you just press send to cutter and the machine will automatically start to cut. I couldn't actually believe how fast it cut this sticker out. I know it's not a complicated design, but it was barely moving and it was pretty quiet the entire time. And now we can use those roller control features and just press forward so it ejects that sheet. And there we have, it might be a little bit difficult to see in this light, but we have the JoshLab 3D cut out. Now I'm going to grab that weeding tool, which I said earlier was really fun to use, and I mean that. You could literally just have a TikTok account where you weed stuff, revealing the final design to be really cool. Once I got started with the weeder, I used the tweezers just to pull off this full sheet. That is cool. And then I just went over it again just to get those little bits out in between the letters. And that has been my unboxing and initial test run of the Siser Juliet, and I'll be having it a few more times on my channel as I integrate it with my 3D printing, so stay tuned for that.